Hello, my friends. Apologies. I kind of swiped out of the screen accidentally, and then had a glitch, so I had to erase. We're going to do this all over again. But it's this is the reading for the one-day forecast for the S&P 500, Monday, December 13th, 2021. The date today is December 1st, and it's now 11:19 p.m., and that's 2021. So this reading is basically for 12 days ahead of the present moment. I'll also point out that the technical difficulty, making me kind of like erase, that's characteristic of moments in time where we have disruptions in the market. There's a lot of like disruptions around electronics that I sense around the same times that we have sharp disruptions or sharp declines, if you will. Lots of volatility in the market. I've seen a lot of correlation there. So let that be stated that it's now December 1st, 11:20 p.m. I'm sensing tomorrow's got some strong volatility, and by tomorrow I mean December 2nd. Now back to this reading. So the reading that we're currently doing right now is for the day Monday, December 12th or December 13th, 2021. All right. The overall theme and behavior is a sharp decline through a important support level. Behavior around the high is going to be the revisiting of a price level with a sharp dip, like a U-shaped dip between two peaks that are roughly the same level. That's roughly the same level, presenting the same opportunity. Also, it's the Ace of Cups energy, which there's a lot of Ace of Cups energy surrounding Monday the 13th. Off of the lows, also Ace of Cups energy. So the low will be a big move higher out of a equally sharp decline to a deep low, and then coming back to that price level from where it came. That's basically the Ace of Cups energy again, how it would be correlated to a low for the day. We do have an intentional fake out when I look at the overview, the month overview, and I look at the day, the correlating cards for this day, for Monday the 13th. I see a lot of correlators. There's a correlation to a sharp decline. There's correlation to quite a bit of volatility. An important price level, the power card, which is also in this reading. Ace of Discs, great opportunity at a price level. Generally speaking, that's at a low, at a support level. Ace of Cups, Ace of Cups, Ace of Cups, all over this card, all over this day. Interesting. All right, so in the pre-market, we have correlation to a high, to a day's high or a day's crest. The Congress will also be highlighted. That could have a lot to do with the second card in the overview for the day. There's actually two cards kind of overlapping. And the second one is the Lover's card. So that speaks towards a agreement between two parties, usually between two leaders, two individuals, that impacts the masses profoundly, something along those lines. And so when you see the Congress here in the pre-market, which say to me that that's likely that decision has to do with Congress. There's fluidity, back and forth fluidity in the pre-market, and that's probably bumping up along resistance level. Because we see a lucky opportunity at a resistance level right around the open when we see some behavior bumping up along a resistance level. Then there's a sharp decline from that level through multiple support levels, and then between 10 and 11 o'clock we have some back and forth movement, some volatility, sideways volatility, back and forth, kind of which way are we going to go type of energy. A notable support level, an important support level, is going to be highlighted between 11 and 12 o'clock ish. And that's also, the power card is correlated here to a trade opportunity when I look at the overview. So that's an important card. That's an important moment in time. We have a trade opportunity So we have a trade opportunity that involves a sharp dip within a period of volatility. That's combined with a U-shaped dip, so a sharp dip within volatility, but there's going to be like a return to the price level from which it fell, and then volatility, sharp dip back to where, and then back to where it came from, and then volatility. That's where I'm advised to trade around that opportunity, because there'll be a high and a low in there as well. So between roughly 12 and 1 o'clock, there's a bout of volatility, notable volatility compared to the rest of the day. Some price swings. Another day's high or an important crest is highlighted around that time, as well as a theme card's highlighted there as well, which is a very sharp decline. But then starting around like, let's say 12:35, 12:40, there's a rally that forms, and a trade opportunity somewhere between 12:30 and 1 o'clock. But the rally forms out of a decline, and it's like a rally, then a peak is formed or a crest is formed, and then we dip. There's a sharp dip, and then a powerful move out of that dip to come back to where we fell from. That takes place roughly between like 12:40 and 2 o'clock ish. I'd say the rally back out of that U-shaped dip, it takes place probably between, it's anywhere between 12:40 and 2 o'clock, but I'm going to say that the rally out of the sharp dip is closer to the 1 o'clock-ish to 2 o'clock mark, but it could be in that longer window, as I said. There's a rally higher out of it, off of a support level, or in relation to. There's a rally out of a support level between 2 and 3, and then we have another U-shaped dip to a low, to a day's low correlator. In the last hour of trading between roughly 3 and 4 o'clock, and that's a U-shaped dip from an unexpected failure, something that was being counted on, surprises, not in a positive way, and there's an unforeseen or a surprise decline, or a surprise failure. We have a flight to safety right around the close. And it looks like we have another U-shaped dip in the post-market with a high correlator and a low correlator in there. So trade opportunity between like 1:30-ish, between 12:30-ish and 1 o'clock, and then trade opportunity in the last hour around the close. And if you have the capabilities in the post-market, trade opportunity around the high and the low, which are in close proximity to each other, and more Ace of Cups energy the following day, Queen of Swords energy the following day, trade opportunity the following day. So an opportunity to trade within a U-shaped dip that takes place during a period of volatility. A sharp U-shaped dip that takes place within a period of volatility, which is the same type of opportunity that we see for Monday the 13th. A trade opportunity within a sharp U-shaped dip that takes place within a period of volatility. I should also point out that the Devil card is highlighted for this day as well within the volatility. So there'll be an intentional shakeout, fake out, an indicator that's falsely triggered intentionally to create impulsive decisions or create, incite people to make the wrong decision. So that's something to be careful of as well. But there's a lucky opportunity right around the open. Big pushes off of the low. We revisit the highs. A lot of Ace of Cups energy. All right, guys, that's Monday, December 13th, 2021. Again, the date today is December 1st. It's now 11:30 p.m. and that's 2021. I'm sure this is helping a bunch of people at this point. We're getting a lot more views. It's good to see that, guys. I really like to see that we're growing, that people are sharing the knowledge that this exists, because it's free to help people. We shouldn't keep it to ourselves. That karma is a real thing. You give and you shall receive. So with that said, guys, I'd love to see some more likes, some more subscribes, some more shares and follows and all that stuff. Let me know what you like. Let me know if you want to see something else. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Later.